Alrighty, everyone. We are getting started in a new game called Pocket Bravery. It comes to you from, uh, or this game came to me from Keymailer. So I just want to say thank you to Keymailer and the team over there, handing out codes to reviewers, Twitch streamers like me, and YouTubers. Once this video goes up on YouTube, definitely going to be sending out that video and making sure to tag you guys. But again, I appreciate you guys at Keymailer always. Chat, we're going to be playing this just like many of the games, first time playing it, and I know very little about it. We're at version 2.05. um, hmm, does say 2023, all rights reserved, but I thought this game was new, so maybe it is, maybe it isn't. It's new to me. We are North America. We are going to just play the story mode, and we're just going to push buttons. But maybe first, let's learn what buttons we're pushing. Controls. All right. Light punch, heavy punch. Light kick, heavy kick. Grab. 2 punches. Breaker. 2 kicks. All right. Cool. We're just gonna push buttons. So I have no idea what this means. Yeah, a little bit of like Dragon Ball Z fighting games. Yeah. All right. How did it all go so wrong? These story modes. Dude, that guy's jacked and angry. But even so, I deserved all of this. Foot to the face. Ouch. My name's Footprint Face. So I think the fighting game itself is more pixel art. Are we running through our dreams? No. We're just running through our dreams. I feel like we're just running. Yo, guy's got a gun. I should probably be reading. Looking at the visuals. Alright, we're just running. Dream sequence. Cool line art. The shadows. Kind of. Nuno, you're losing focus. Yes, I am. Dude, that hair. That's probably a good cushion. When you get punched. Kicked. 2 kicks. I do feel like this is like reminds me of Flash games that were on like Newgrounds so far. I can't Lobo. The guy's name is Lobo. I won't awaken my Igor. We'll never make it out of here. Fighting games with a story always make me laugh. True, meditating won't awaken your Igor. Iker? But to not face your shadows is choosing to never enlighten yourself as a person. Nuno. I do want to get Monster Hunter working for stream, but I have a lot of other like indie games that I've been given that I need to like put some time into. So that's why I keep playing these like indie games on stream that maybe you guys have never heard of. So I hope that's cool. Hope that's still cool. Fight against what you hate about yourself. All right, let's focus in. Let's lock in. Listen to this story. This fighting game. Kicks are my A and B button. Punches are my X and Y. And then I think you also had like a 2 punch and a 2 kick button. Fighting our own shadow is different from fighting other people. It's necessary to master the basic fundamentals. I like the pixel art, so we do not fall into a trap of our mind. Concentrate. Focus your fists and feet. Knowing your feet, not feets. I think it would help if you use different voices for each character. Concentrate. Focus on your fist and feet. Knowing how to access your strength or the members is fundamental to your performance. Well done. However, the way you move is important as your strength. Your movement and spacing are crucial to improving your physical and mental performance. How's that for voices? Nailed it. That's your chat voice, Storm Chaser. Nailed it. LOL. Sorry, I'm reading. All right, now bad emotion. Yes. Now let yourself go. Let your bad emotions come to you and win the fight. That's my training. Oh, I'm fighting my shadow. No! Oh, that guy can. Oh, I just beat myself up. Wait, we just beat the guy up in the prison. Why am I in prison again? Is that a gun? Quit hitting yourself. Alright, nailed it. Everybody in the prison's like, yeah, you beat up yourself, dude. You like beat up your shadow, man. Alright, so wait. Do I have to lose against myself? I'm so confused. What am I trying to do to myself? I'm so confused. I won the fight. I'm the guy that's not the shadow. It's necessary to master the basic fundamentals so that we do not fall into any trap of our mind. Concentrate. Focus your fist and feet. Knowing how to assess your strength on your members is fundamental to your performance. Okay, light punch, light kick, light kick. However you move is important. Why are we doing all this again? Yes, now let yourself go. Let your bad emotion come to you and win the fight. I did win the fight. I'm so confused, Lobo. I won the fight.
Fight! First attack!
Desprezo! Desprezo!
Okay, I won the fight. I'm so confused.
Fight!
Desprezo! 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 Desprezo!
twice, four times, and then I go back into it. I'm so confused.
Fight!
Desprezo maestra. Joelhada. Voadora.
That guy's getting to do all the fun moves.
Ainda não.
Okay. Do I have to beat myself 3 times? Okay, that was weird. Okay. Looks like you managed to go further this time around. Did you discover something new? I discovered that my shadow can kick butt. I hold a lot of negative feelings inside of me. Oh wait, ooh, that's sorry, different dude. I hold a lot of negative feelings inside of me. We all have a negative side. The important thing is to use the force in our favor, but to never let it control us. If those are the feelings that set your soul into flames, it will likely be the element of your Igor. Lobo, thanks for your help, but we've been at it for days. This stuff isn't for me. Hector would get shots all over his body and be left without a scratch. He'd break walls with a single punch. I won't end up like him, just by meditating. You won't have the same powers as him. The Igor is an abstract manifestation of our soul in material form. It's something individual for each of us. Even if there are similarities, we will always have some crucial differences. Okay, but our escape is tomorrow, and I haven't made any progress. It's best if you go without me. I'll just weigh you down. Oh, they're planning an escape. In the midst of the kennel of ex-members of the pack, you're the only one who still has the spirit to go after Hector. And compared to the other cruel criminals here, you didn't do much. This is why I choose you. Pokemon! Sorry. Keep on trying until it's time to escape. At least try to cover your body with your soul. This will allow you to get shot by the jailers without hurting yourself too much. Wait, what? Is Lobo telling Nuno to be a meat shield? This will be your only chance. If you don't exploit this opportunity, you'll die here. Dude, that got dark quick. I will try. Punch the mouse. Yeah, see, like, it reminds me such of, like, Flash animations, the way that mouse, like, just went from super tiny to, like, large. Just because it, like, moved across the screen, but they also, like, moved it down and, like, made it bigger. Now! Was it him? But I didn't hear anything falling on the ground. Where? Was I left behind? Found it. It's now or never. Found it. The guy just dropped it at your... Fugitive! I repeat, fugitive! We gotta fight him to get out of jail? Probably. There's probably button combos. We'll keep mashing buttons until we learn them. Keep mashing buttons. Oh, now we're in a prison.
First attack.
Fight!
I do like how it teaches you. That guy just chucked a grenade. I mean, it's definitely a different style. Like,
Fight!
Cha! Sa! Desprezo! Cha! Cha! Sa! 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 Cha! Cha! Sa!
Now I'm back behind bars, even though I just won that fight. Interesting. Also, I've kind of forgotten my voices already.
Fight!
Cha! Sa! Cha!
Critical counter!
Sa! Desprezo! Cha! Sa! Sa!
I seem to be doing all right, just clickety clackety to buttons. Prisoner guards are just throwing me around. I still, I'm losing health.
Fight!
Cha! Sa! Cha! Sa! Sa!
Oh, that was a cool kick.
Sa!
Alright, I need to check something. I need to check to make sure I am not being messaged by the minions downstairs. I'm going to get out. I have to get out.
Cha! Sa! Cha!
Can I just beat Soldado?
Danger!
Sa!
Ooh, Soldado just ripped me a new one. It's over. I messed up everything. I messed everything up again. So is this it? I'm going to get beaten to death without being able to fight back? Ah, I guess it's what's fair to me. Lobo's like, no. You got this, my dude. Ooh, I've got glowing eyes. Yellow flames. Wait, we're in Igor? Whoa! I think that's the Igor. We just threw that dude punched that dude through the wall. Indonesia. What happened? I kind of wonder if you learned those power moves. I thought that was just like the cutest little hotel. Like the blue wallpaper, just simple old CRT TV. We escaped from the kennel. Everything worked out. What? Kennel? Ah. That shot. My chest. Drinking my sake. Huh? It hurts, but that shot should have killed me. And my things. They stayed back in prison? You've awakened your Ecor, Nuno. Your... Numa? Numa. Covered your body and prevented the bullet from piercing you. Do I still sound like Lobo? Numa. This works almost like armor? But what about my wounds from before that? They're not hurting much. It's normal that people with awakened Ecor regenerate faster, but apparently your type of power is still too unstable and manifests in many areas. With the right training, the Numa can become more resistant than real armor. Someone, Lobo. Ah, he awoke. So how are you doing? Looks like she brought lunch. Numo, this is Ming Mei, the one responsible for making my plan for rescuing you possible. Ni hao. I look forward to working together with you. Sorry, I'm actually starting to get a little bit of a headache from trying to do the voices, so I might not do them anymore. Is that cool with you, Storm? Working? Hey, what are you getting me into? I want to go home. Where are my things? Also kind of wondering when I can save, because I do need to quit soon. All in due time. I know that's a lot of information at once. We will be arranging a plane ticket to Portugal. But first, listen to us for a moment, all right? Yeah, I do need to get going. Okay. And I just don't want this migraine to come back. I don't know when you popped in, but I had a migraine from like Saturday evening till like basically like earlier today. It's nice to see the sky like this, isn't it? No one leaves without some trauma from an experience like yours. Are you sure you're okay? Yeah, I am. Also don't even know like when I can save. Well, let's begin, Ming Mei. Okay, I can skip that stuff. Are you sure that Nuno won't pass out again? I can hurt him unintentionally. Yeah, dude, I have some aspirin here. Sometimes Excedrin gives me like weird stomach things. But yeah, I've definitely been taking precautions and medicine. All right, let's do this. All right, are we gonna fight Ming Mei now and learn more? Also curious, like why the Doberman looking dog for the loading screens. The E-Core is the physical manifestation of your soul, and your main form is associated with something we call element. These powers possess a fuel that is different from person to person. The icon that indicates your element is next to your special bar. We call it the elemental bar. Look at my element. It's a dragon. My discipline, training, and style act as challenge. So there's the combo stuff. Isn't that a bit vague? Each person's soul is unique, and it's normal that abstract objects can be your source of power or represent the way of using them. Which one do you think is yours? What did you feel when you awakened your E-Core? What I felt wasn't nice. Your E-Core probably comes from your negative feelings. Taming it will be difficult. Actually, it's never been an easy test, but your performance is connected to your emotional development. Definitely is like fire. How weird. I can't even feel or visualize what I can define this element of mine. It's as if everything is gray. You need to cultivate your E-Core. During your journey, you will have moments where you will be able to learn more about your powers. But over the course of a game, it fills up when you're attacking or defending. So putting yourself in a stressful situation will help channel your element. Okay, enough talking. Even with these little tricks, I can show that I'm not as weak as you think. We're not training to prove who's the strongest. It's to learn about E-Core. Chill, woman. Defend yourself with high kick and H kick to break her attack. Dude, I'm pushing. I'm pushing the buttons. It's also probably going to do some chain damage, but it'll cost 100% of your bar. Carry on with the training.
Come on, gato. Come on, gato. Ay, ay,
Yeah, it's definitely different. It's definitely something to get used to. I think it's kind of cool, like how it's teaching me how to play during this story mode. When it was with me, I spent the days about researching about on the internet. Oh man, I had seen people using it before in the Pa. Speaking of which, no one could answer where these powers came from. Do you know? Yeah, challenging. No, but the pack is going after several ancient artifacts. Our suspicion is that there's some connection between the artifacts and these powers. So it wasn't just to sell them on the black market. I'm an idiot. And our suspicion, like yours and Lobo's. It's complicated. Should I talk about it? I don't see any harm in that. So I'm an agent of the Ghost Hat. We are international, independent group of hackers, field agents, among other things. Lobo contacted us asking for help. Our help. Okay. Now we're in the Matrix. Ooh. All the different E-cores, maybe? Like the Phoenix looking thing. It's like an Egyptian cat. As long as you don't do the crap I would do, it's fine. And what do you want from me? You know, Hector better than anyone else. When the disagreements between you two started, our informants kept an eye on you. We suspect the pack is collecting ancient artifacts to use as catalyst. Maybe it's to awaken their soldiers' powers or to increase the strength of those who already have an E-core. We're not sure. You know, your potential as an ally is invaluable. Finding someone with powers is virtually impossible. Combine that with your knowledge, and we have a huge advantage. I'm not a hero. You expect too much from me. Sorry, I'm not all that. Maybe you're not a hero, but you sure want revenge, don't you? This is your chance. A revenge story. Told like none other. Nuno? You were waiting for this, weren't you? I've just stopped to think about it, and something fishy is going on. If you have this group of yours helping, why did you need me to almost die to escape prison? You were already watching me this whole time? Why didn't you help me sooner? And Lobo, you know a lot about the pack too, even about the kennel. How would you get in and out of there? Remember that to awaken the E-core needed an extreme situation, right? Was having me almost die part of your plan? Uh-oh. Chill. I don't know about any of this. I was appointed for the mission just recently. I developed this whole plan to awaken you. If it hadn't worked out, you would have died. I trusted you, you old geezer. Have you already forgotten about what you did, the lives you've taken? You should thank us for being willing to give you a second chance after everything you've done. Wait, what? There's still a lot to be done to pay for your sins. Also, many things beyond our understanding are happening. So, I'm so confused. I don't care about being hated by you or anyone else. Stopping the pack is my priority. If you don't like my methods, come and fight me. Uh-oh. Go fight Lobo. A wise decision. All you need to know is that the kennel is already being dismantled by a special force, and that we are forging messages to the pack saying that everything is fine. This should give us a few weeks of advantage until they find out. Ming Mei. So, does anyone want some tea? Alright, so I do need to close up. It is a little after 9. I really appreciate chat. Legend and Storm, you guys jumped in today and kick things off. JT, I don't know if you're still here listening in, but I really appreciate you as well popping in. Not sure anyone else. Boots was here earlier, maybe lurking in the back, which is fine. I know he's a busy guy, busy streamer. So I do want to see if there's anyone that we could raid. Fighting seems engaging. I think on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the perfect and best game ever, put it at 7.2, which is a solid score, a decent game. Yeah, Storm. I mean, I think like I haven't played like the 1v1, so playing against another person, I don't know what that's going to be like. But what I do want to say is, before we close out here, thank you again to Keymailer for sending this over. I'm going to keep playing, just not on stream anymore. I need to wrap up and get to bed, do some things tonight, and then get to sleep. And hopefully be able to work tomorrow full day without a headache. So, Keymailer, thanks for the key to be able to play Pocket Bravery. Definitely an interesting game. It's got some cool visuals. I like the art style and the pixel graphics for the fighting. Curious to learn more, learn how to play, learn about the E-Core and how to access those moves, and then hopefully be able to play maybe with my students upcoming at club, or just play more just on my own. Whether I stream again or not sure. Got a lot of games to stream, a lot of games to catch up on. But this one's pretty cool. Again, chat, really appreciate you guys being here as well. I am going to stop the recording and turn that off.